All right. Hello, everyone. I'm Serge Tremblay. I'm your host for today in the Viva track for the Canadian Cloud Summit. Welcome back. This is the fifth session of the day about Viva, and this session will be about Viva Insight. So we have Marcin that's going to be speaking about Viva Insight. It's going to explain you how to get better, how to improve your the way you're working or how to help your productivity. So I will let Marcin go, and I'll let him introduce himself and let him talk more about his session. So Mike, the floor is all Marcin. The floor is all yours.
Okay, thank you, Serge. Hello, everyone. I'm very happy to be together with you on Canadian Cloud Summit 2022. Thank you to our sponsors. Mm, And let's start. So I will talk today how to build good habits with Viva Insights. Before we start, my name is Marcin Siewnicki. I'm from Poland, Warsaw. I'm Microsoft 365 consultant. I work in ISCG. And I work with teams with Office 365 and services related to modern workplace, remote work, hybrid work. I'm also one of the SharePoint Saturday Warsaw organizer. You can reach me on Twitter or on LinkedIn, or you can just visit my modern workplace site blog. So let's start. First, very short agenda. So first, I will talk only a little about habits, work habits related to work, some good habits, bad habits, and how they connected with Viva. So next part is Viva. Quick introduction to Viva, to all set of modules in Viva, and our main topic, Viva Insights, and the main or the biggest part is demo. So I will show you a few things from Viva Insights that you can use right away, right now, to improve your productivity, improve your habits, change bad habits to good habits, and how you can use these features from Viva Insights. So if you think about habits, about how we work right now or before COVID, today and in the future, we have a lot of good habits. For example, kind in your workplace, report daily. That's I had this as a bad one. Do not gossip, ask questions, plan your day before the day before. Sleep well to be rest, not sleep in your workplace. But we have also a lot of bad habits. Send emails after work hours. This is very common. Skipping lunch you might think about that quite silly, but it's very important. It has serious implications. You can check emails 24/7. I used to do that. That was one of my bad habits. I changed that last year. Uh, and this is my favorite one, or I hate this one. So scheduling back-to-back meetings. Or procrastinating a lot and more good and bad habits. And some of them, not all of course, but some of them can cause very serious problems. Burnout in your, just you can be a burnout in so you can be stressed, depressed, you can't work or you work in very weird hours, you can't sleep, etc. And it is a serious problem. I know a lot of people with multiple syndromes from burnout, and Viva Insights has some features and functions that can help you fighting with bad habits, with burnout. And let's go and check how this tool can help us. It's not the ultimate solution. It won't remove all negative effects, switch or change your all bad habits to good ones, but it can help. So let's go and check how it can help us. So last year, Microsoft introduced or showed us a new type of platform, employee experience platform, where employee is in center, not product, not a company, not department, not managers, but employee. And put a lot of effort and tools and focus to features that can help employees, help with their missions, goals, achievements, create tools to improve communications, to create new tools for communications, to stay connected, to be connected with other employees, not only with company, but with other employees, with colleagues. Put a lot of switch to knowledge, to let people learn, let people easily find documents, information, and improve well-being, improve engagement of the employees. So improve their physical and mental states, and enable them to learn quickly and efficiently in modern, in hybrid or fully remote environments. And this is Viva. So a new type of tools, new type of modules, features, however you call it, that put employees as a center and create a new way to communicate, to work, to learn, to discover information. So we have Viva Connections, first module that help us communicate with colleagues and get information about company, about events, etc. And we have Viva Insights, so the second module that improve our productivity, but also well-being. So it's not only to work more or work better, but to work smarter. Viva Topics. This tool is this set of features is dedicated to discover information, to find information very quickly, very easily, without searching or going through thousands of folders or files. This module is supported by AI and dedicated or additional tools implemented into Office 365. And we have Viva Learning, so place where you can learn, when you can discover new courses, new materials for learning. And there is fifth module that is going to Viva suit this year. And the fifth one is OKR system, so object key result framework to allows you to achieve your goals, achieve your missions, etc. But our today's session is about Viva Insights. So let's switch to Viva Insights. And with Insights, we have three areas. First one, and I will talk today about that, is personal insights. So insights, so information related to me. So my information, my personal information, insights, information about how I work, what's good in my behavior, what's bad, what I can change. The second area is manager or leader insights. Those information are only available for managers, so not for employees, but for managers. So aggregated information, aggregated details about how teams work, how department works. Leaders can compare those data and get some additional help to change employees' habits. And we have data analysis and queries. This part is designed and dedicated to entire organizations. You can create advanced queries, you can create reports connected to Power BI, and even create advanced reports and analysis using R language. So it's very advanced part, but you can do this stuff like this. But personal insights, so our main topic. So this is the set of features, set of tools, functions available in Office 365 that you can use to, for example, prepare for the next day, close your day, physically and mentally close your day, and just do something personally. Stay connected with your important people, prize your colleagues, schedule focus time, schedule time for lunch, etc. So from small to medium features that you can use, that every employee can use, every user can use personally to improve productivity, improve well-being, and fight with bad habits. And Viva Insights Personal, all those insights, information are private for each individual. Oh, there's typo. So no one else can see those data. Even your managers can't see details about how you work. They can see aggregated information that for team, but no one is able to see your detailed information. So that's very important. So your data are quite are secured. And Viva Insights has two applications. First one is application in Teams. I will show you in a moment how you can install it and work with this app. And the second one is Outlook add-in. So it's available in two places. Each application, each place has different features, and it can be it's not so easy to understand which feature is where or find all of those features. But there are two places: Teams and Outlook. And for Outlook, of course, because it can be a web application or a desktop application, there are some requirements. So only a new version of Outlook with specific version number work with Viva Insights add-in. Okay, that's all from my presentation. Now let's switch quickly to my teams. Okay, this is my test environment. So first, if you want to start with Viva Insights, go to your two apps in your teams, in the left bottom of your page, and type Insights. And there it is, Viva Insights. You can click and install it. I've just installed this app, so I can click and open the application. And here you will get some pop-ups, but you will get all information about your work, about your behavior, how you work, about your colleagues, etc. And you can make some actions. So by default, you start with home page with some actions. There's also stay connected pane and protect time, and also in the right bottom section of the page, 3 dots and settings. And settings are very important because we can configure how Viva Insights works for us, watch about notifications, about which feature we want to use. So you can find on the home page, you can find some emojis, so you can select how are you feeling right now. You can send prize to your colleagues. You can use headspace, right? You can use Headspace. Meditation files to meditate. You can also go down, please. Okay. You can also check your colleagues that Viva suggests to connect, to contact. There is a section about protect time and all your current or upcoming tasks from Microsoft To Do. Right now, it's connected only with Microsoft To Do, so it can be some kind of issue for many people. But first thing that I want to show that is very helpful, can work for you quite good, is protect time. So what's that feature? Okay, slow it. Okay. So protect time is a feature function that you can use to book, to create a booking in your calendar for deep work, for your for time when you can work without any interruptions. In real life, I think in every company, it's very hard to find a space for your work. We often switch between meetings, from meeting to meeting to meeting to lunch to meeting to another meeting. But we have also a lot of task documents to create, presentations, offers, calls, etc. So when you want to create a space, a slot for your own work, you can use the protect time feature. And Viva Insights suggests some spots dedicated for you. So you can go there and simply click book time. And during this book time, during these focus time slots, Teams won't show any pop-ups, won't show any upcoming calls, etc. So it's time for you. You can go and work on your task, on your daily tasks, on your presentation, whatever you want, whatever you need. And it's quite good and it works very well. I use Protect Time for 6 months right now. And at the beginning, it wasn't easy to follow this rule. But right now, when I book a slot, I pick that slot and work during that slot. And most of the time, no one is able to interrupt me because I work from home, and only from time to time, it's very rare that someone calls me about using my mobile, not Teams. And I realized that I finished more tasks than ever before. But it's not so easy to know, because if you go there, you can find task for upcoming week or slots for upcoming week. So it's not so easy to go and click manually to book time, etc. If you go to this ellipsis, 3 dots in the top right corner, and click settings, you can go to protect time section and simply select a reminder that you will get every time you have a free space for this kind of time, and you can go and book your or protect your time. Also, this is also very important that to go to work week and select your working hours, because based on those working hours, you will get some notifications, you will get protect time or other features, suggestions from other features. So it's quite important to select proper working hours as well as work week. So if you want to get a notification on during the weekend, you can select that, but keep this in mind that will affect all features that are in Viva Insights. Okay, so protect time, very easy. Just book slots for your personal task, for your deep work, focus time, whatever you call it. But I suggest to start, at least try this feature, at least book some slots and try to work without any interruption, without any meetings, calls, etc. The second and third features, those two features are connected. So the second one is virtual commute. It's not visible from here. So let's go to settings. And there is virtual commute. And in this feature allows you to close your workday. So it send a notification to you in Teams on specific time. You can select this time. We'll go to virtual commute. By default, it's disabled. So you can go enable that, select days of week that you want to get notifications, and select time. And about the time, plus minus 30 minutes, you will get a notification. And notification looks like this one. So this is virtual commute window. You will get this notification in your Teams. So go, and you are going through 4 steps, 4 activities that you should finish to close your workday. Do not think about your work, your tasks, your upcoming day, your missing appointments, etc. So just close your day physically and mentally, and go to your personal life. So first, you'll get all your finished tasks from Microsoft To Do. If you don't use Microsoft To Do, well, you don't get anything here. So it's empty. It can be empty step. But next one, this one is, I think, my favorite one in virtual commute, because you will get events for upcoming day. In many cases, people have too many projects, too many work, too many tasks, meetings, that they struggle to plan next day. In many cases, people just forget about upcoming meeting, upcoming task, etc. And using this, just Viva shows you upcoming events for the next day. So we'll get through those meetings. Maybe one is not important or not needed anymore. So you can delete that one and check others. And at least twice, this feature saved me a lot of time, because I forgot about some important meeting because of too many tasks, and checking this using this virtual commute and checking upcoming meetings, I realized that there's something important tomorrow, and maybe I should prepare a little bit before the meeting. The next one is very simple. So a section when you can select an emoji. How are you feeling after today's workday? It might seem silly, because you just said there is only 5 emojis from very bad to very good, but it works, because it allows you to go through your emotions. If you had a bad day or very bad day, it's very important to go through your emotions. Just talk about it, think about those emotions, and close this. Because if you keep your emotions inside, it's not good. I'm introvert. I know how it's to keep your emotions inside, and if you keep bad emotions inside, it's not good for your mood, to your sleep, to your next day, etc. But if you feel very good or very good, it's also good. It's also nice to think about what happened good to you. If you finish a project or finish an important task or make a great presentation, it's good to just click on it. It was a very good day. And these emotions, these reflections, are saved in your personal insights, so only you can only view those emotions, those emojis, and you can go and check trend or last month how was your feeling, your emotions during the last month. And the last step before you close your workday is meditation, guided meditation with Headspace. This step, of course, all steps are optional, but it depends on you. If you like meditation, if meditation works for you, you can do this. If not, you don't need to force, because some people just don't benefits from meditation. I'm not a meditation guy. I tried 3 or 4 times, but without any success. So it's not for me. But if it works for you, you can listen some free guided meditations from Headspace that are embedded into Viva Insights. And that's it. You can enjoy the rest of your day and click done. And using this virtual commute really helps, because you can think about your upcoming day. You can think about good things, bad things from your work, and just close your day. In many cases, if you work from home or work remotely from different places, it's not like you can't go physically out of office. You can close the door and go to your home. And this is some kind of a replacement for this. So you can close the work, close your doors, work doors, office doors, plan your next day, and just go to your personal life. And to be honest, it works. Really, it really works. And there's one more feature. If we go back to settings, there's also an additional window or additional section, reflection. So we have a virtual commute and reflection, and those two features can be used together or separately. So you can use virtual commute, but you have reflection in virtual commute, or you can use only reflection, or you can use virtual commute and additional reflection. It might be confusing, but I suggest you use only one, or virtual commute or reflection, because if you use two, you will get 2 notifications about when you can select how are you feeling right now, or how was your feeling about your work day. So I suggest use only one to minimize notifications and repeating steps. But in reflection section, there is the same configuration option. So enable, disable, select days, and select notification time. So with this configuration, I will get a notification about 5 p.m. or Monday and Tuesday. Okay, so the next feature, I can close this one. Next feature and this is the last feature from Viva Insights in Teams that I want to show you, is price. So you can show gratitude for your colleagues, for peers, for your even managers, it doesn't matter. So you can click and send price, select a type if it's some pop-ups. For example, problem solver. I have my test account, John, here. Where is John? Here is John. I can send it using one-to-one chat, so personal chat, or if you want to say it loud, so you can use team, select a team when you want to send this price. It worked. Thank you for the support. Approvals, okay, and that's it. And it is very important to use this or other similar tools, or say say it personally to your colleagues or type it on mail, whatever you do it, because many times we think that our colleagues know that they did a good job, they prepared a good offer, fixed some very important issue and other things that they are good, but it doesn't work that way. We people, human beings, we need prizes. We need that someone tells us that it's okay, that we did good and we perform good. We are good at our job. We fixed the problem. We did something extra, or we did something properly. But we need to hear that. It's very important to our mind, to our well-being, and it's very simple. It costs you nothing because it's only 30 seconds. Click, select your colleague, and send. That's it, and type some note. It's optional, but I suggest to add a few words, at least a few words. So it costs you nothing. 30 seconds, 1 minute, and your colleagues will be really happy. Okay, so this is about Viva Insights personal. I have too many notifications. Viva Insights personal as a Teams application, and the second part of Viva Insights, Insights personal, is Outlook add-in. So now, if I go and if I switch to my Outlook, so you can find this Viva Insights and this top navigation pane. It's called Viva Insights. That's it. And I will close this one. If I click this one, Viva Insights button, I will get a lot of features. And different features. So you will get a set of features, but dedicated or related to different part of your work. So, for example, there is a email delivery. You can plan your time away. It's something different than out of office message in your Outlook. You can focus time, so it's the same as protect time Teams app, but from Outlook. That's the same. You can prepare for your meetings. So quick review before you start a meeting with additional options not available in Teams. You can book time to focus, but there's also one. Where is it? Where is it? There should be one more feature. Okay, maybe close this one and open again because it needs some time to load. No, okay. So I will show you that from other window. So I know that I can close this one. And so let's start from plan your time away. It's quite small. So this plan your time away is not an out of office notification. It's not the feature that sends your colleagues email that you're out of office. Using this feature, you can select dates. As you can see, there are a few steps. 2 are completed. So select dates. That's if you want to go to vacation or something, or just go offline for a few days. You create a select date in your Outlook calendar or your Teams calendar, doesn't matter. And here you can do the same. So select dates, then set automatic replies. So typical out of office reply. So this is the same as usual, but next 3 steps are different. So third one, notify collaborators. So you can send a dedicated message to your colleagues that you work with, your managers or people that need to be notified that you are going for vacation or you will be offline for upcoming week, month, or whatever you want. So they will be notified, and it help you prepare better for your offline. Because in many cases, it's I think very common that you prepare for your offline day before. So finish your work, finish your emails, send emails even from your plane or from your airport. And to be honest, I used to work that way. But using this feature, you can plan your, or Viva Insights force you to plan your offline in a different way. So notify your colleagues, then resolve meetings. If you have meetings planned for planned meetings for the time that you are going to be off, to be on vacation, you will get a chance to reschedule or cancel or assign additional participants to those meetings, just to be sure that the work that needs to be done will be done. So it's very important to use that. Just if I click this one, now you will get a list of upcoming meetings during this time off, so you can open the meeting, send information, or reschedule it, or cancel it, whatever you want, or update or move to different date. So you'll get all meetings in one place. And last one, you can book time. You can book time to focus, to prepare properly to your offline. So you have time to create a plan, reschedule meetings, talk about your projects that need to be maintained during your offline, etc. So you can select additional 1, 2, or 3 slots for your preparation to going offline. So something different from usual typing out of office and that's it. Now you can prepare a few days earlier before the offline. So this is the plan your time away, and it shows only in the Viva Insights in your Outlook. So it's not available in Teams. Next one, very important, but it's not visible right now. I'm not happy about that. I messed with my Viva Insights. That's not good. The next one that is not visible works in very similar way to book time to focus. So very similar to this one, but this time it allows you to book time for your lunch. And to be honest, it's very important to book time for your lunch, especially if you work remotely, if you work from your home, because you're not physically in your office. Your colleagues can't see that you eat, or you have different working hours. And if you just rely on free slots in your calendar to eat, and I know a lot of people that work that way, it's a very bad habit. You should, I suggest to use this feature to book time every single day for your lunch. I know people, at least 2 people that used to eat during meetings because other colleagues send or book calendar for them. So from 9 a.m. to 5 or even 6 p.m. meeting after meetings, back-to-back meetings without any single space for eating. So it's not good. It's completely, it's totally bad situation. But if you do not focus on yourself, on your health, you do not book time for your, lunch. Someone can just book for something else. So it's called book lunch. So find it. It should be visible in this section in Outlook, and it's only in Outlook. It's not in Teams. Again, no, it's not visible for some reason. It was 2 hours ago. Now it's gone. Okay. And the next one, I think this is the last one, is something visible only when you create a new mail. It's related to email delay, because in Outlook you can delay your message, your email message. It's coming to Teams as well, so you will be able to delay your Teams chat message, but now it's only in Outlook. But what happens if I type to my colleague John, not message, meeting, sorry, meeting. So if I want a new meeting, but John also, no, email should work, sorry, email should work, it's better to use email. So we need to wait a few seconds. Because right now, oh, here we go. Viva checks, or Outlook checks this recipient working hours and notify me if I send email outside of this person working hours. Very useful feature. So if you get this information that right now it's late in Poland, also it's 11 p.m. So if I want to send an email to my colleagues, maybe it's not a good idea, because some of them might check emails lately or at night. I know people that can do this. And if they get email at this time, they can read it, or they will read it. And some people can even, do something, reply or check something in systems, internal system, external system, or even create a task in your ticket system. Or I know people that will go and do something physically after working hours. And it doesn't matter if it's 5 or 6 p.m. or 11 p.m. or 3 a.m. If they get an email, they can do something. And this feature allows you to think about this, not to send email, maybe schedule, so set a delay, so schedule a different hour, working hours, so send an email during working hours, or maybe dismiss this message and send it tomorrow or another day. So if I schedule the send, so I will get icon or option to edit time, for example, tomorrow at maybe not 7 a.m. because I work from 9 a.m. but let's say test and send. And now this message will be sent not today but tomorrow morning, and it won't interrupt my fellow John. So it's very easy, very small feature, hides that's hide somewhere in Outlook, but very easy to use. Just you will get information about this, but very powerful. So you can avoid some replies or work or stress during late hours. I suggested to read this message, but it works only in Outlook, desktop or web, doesn't matter. But for web it works without any problems. For desktop, all Viva Insights or this add-in required latest version of Outlook. So if you can't see this add-in, just go and check your version or ask your IT to update your Outlook. Okay, that one was the last feature that I wanted to show you. So quick summary: Virtual Commute, a great feature to close your day, to finalize your tasks, maybe to schedule them for upcoming day, prepare for next day. Use reflection to to think about your workday, what was bad, what was good, how are you feeling right now. Protect time, so to book slots in your calendar for your own deep work, lunchtime, to protect your time for lunch, for eating, very important. Plan your time away, so prepare properly for your time away, for your vacations, for your holiday, for your time off. And price, this is my second typo here, okay. And price, so send your colleagues some information that they're doing a good or very good job. So thank you. If you have any questions, you can type them on chat or just spot me on or reach me on Twitter or LinkedIn. It's up to you. And don't forget about the feedback. You can win $50 Amazon gift card. So go and give us some feedback about the entire event, about my session. We really appreciate about your feedback. So thank you very much. I can't see any questions, so have a good evening and check other sessions. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Marcin. I'm sure it's going to help a lot of users on how to understand better what they can do with Viva Insights, how to plan their day. I'm using all the time, like the focus time. I make sure I book focus time so that nobody else is going to book my time. I really like the option of not sending email when it's outside the work hours, because I don't like to receive emails, and I tend to check them. So I'm telling my colleagues, please use this. So, and I'll give you the code. Like, the plan was to give you the code too. So the code for Marcy's session is 303390, because for the evaluation, you need to use the link, but also you need to put in the code, because in order to win the prizes, you need to be part of the conference and watching the session. And the only way we can prove that you have watched the session is because when you enter the code when you do the evaluation. So again, the evaluation code is 303390. So thank you everyone for watching. I'm just gonna stop the recording, and if anyone has any question, we still have 15 minutes before the other session. So thanks a lot, Marcin. Very good session.
Thank you.